Have you ever gazed at a photograph or a piece of art and wondered what it represents? Well, it's a common experience, and it's because every individual sees the world through different lenses, pun intended. And art is no exception. Different perspectives create a diversity of interpretations. That's the beauty of it all. And understanding them is essential to appreciate the art. So I thought it might be useful to share some tips on how to utilize this from both ends of the spectrum. So let's dive in. Firstly, it's important to acknowledge that everyone sees the world differently. I believe that we should respect and appreciate diversity and value different perspectives. And actually, I firmly believe this is the root to much of humankind. Empathy and understanding are building blocks to a better world, but that's by the by. When you look at a piece of art, recognize that it could be interpreted in many ways, depending on the individual's background, experiences, beliefs, and culture. Secondly, art is a universal language, and it has the power to connect individuals from different backgrounds. When creating art or sharing your work, connect with your audience. Consider who your message is for and how your audience might interpret it. Think about the emotions and messages that you want to convey through your work and how you want your audience to perceive it. Enhanced communication and understanding can result from taking into account the different perspectives within your audience. And this comes from education and connection. Get out there, learn about people, learn about the world, and try to connect with something. Lastly, interpretation of art can be a personal reflection of your thoughts, beliefs, or experiences. It's one of the most subjective expressions you can ever have the privilege of doing. When looking at art or photography specifically, try to interpret it from different perspectives. Open your mind and think about its historical, social, and cultural context. Consider how the different elements such as lighting, subject positioning, or color can contribute to the interpretation of the piece. Examine how your interpretation of the work establishes a dialogue with the artist and how it adds a new layer of significance to the work. Remember, as we all see the world differently, it's essential to respect, appreciate, and understand the diverse interpretations of photographs and other works of art. Connect with your audience, consider different viewpoints, and interpret pieces from new perspectives. However, the openness of art's interpretation can lead to a dilution of its own definition and more populist opportunities to call anything art or photographic art. If everything is as subjective as I'm saying, then anyone could create anything and hide behind the caveat that it's their art. So who is anyone else to say otherwise? Within this, I think intention matters. What does the artist intend? Is it curiosity with the viewer? Is it subtleties of the finer details? Is it shock, or is it just aesthetic beauty? I think this subtopic is best left unsaid, or indeed for another discussion and video. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button like it owes you money.